All right, let's dive straight into it. Imagine this. You're cruising through life, everything's going smooth, work's good, bills are paid, maybe even saving a little. Then, boom, your car breaks down, or you get hit with a medical bill, or, heaven forbid, you lose your job. Life throws a curveball and suddenly you're scrambling, stressed, panicking. Why? Because you didn't see it coming. But here's the thing. Life always throws curveballs. That's where an emergency fund comes in. Let's talk about why you need one, and how to build it, even if you're starting from zero. First off, what is an emergency fund? Simple. It's money you set aside specifically for the unexpected. Not for vacations, not for shopping sprees, not for, I kinda want this. Number. This is your financial safety net. Think of it like a helmet in a contact sport. You don't put it on after you get hit. You wear it before the game starts. Because when life tackles you, you want to get back up, not stay down. Now, why do you need one? Let me break it down. Let's say your fridge dies tomorrow, or your roof leaks. Or, worst case scenario, you can't work for a few months. Without savings, what do? Borrow, swipe the credit card, sell stuff? That's like trying to fix a broken leg with a Band-Aid. Debt piles up fast, interest eats you alive, and suddenly that small emergency becomes a mountain of stress. An emergency fund? It's your shield. It lets you handle crises without going into debt. It's peace of mind. It's freedom. But here's where people get stuck. How much should you save? The classic advice is 3 to 6 months of expenses. But let's be real, that number can feel overwhelming. So start smaller. Aim for 500. THEN 500, then 1,000. Then build up. Every dollar counts. Think of it like training for a marathon. You don't run 26 miles on day 1. You run a mile. Then 2. Then 5. Consistency beats intensity. Same with savings. Even 20 a week adds up. INAYEAR, THATASOVER, TWENTYAWEEKAD, DSUPINAYEAR, THATASOVER, ONETHOU, SANDDOWNSMALLS, TEPSBIGRESULTS. Where should you keep this money? Not under your mattress. Not in your checking account either. Too easy to dip into. Open a separate savings account. Look for one with high interest. It's like your money's doing push-ups while it sits there. And make sure it's liquid. CDs or stocks might earn more, but if you can't access the cash fast, what's the point? Emergency funds need to be immediately available. Period. Okay, but how do you start? Step 1. Track your expenses. Write down every dollar you spend for a month. Coffee, gas, Netflix, everything. You'll spot leaks you never noticed. Then create a budget. Not a restrictive, I can't live my life budget. Just a plan for where your money goes. Allocate a percentage to savings first. Pay yourself before you pay bills, buy groceries, or do anything else. Treat it like a non-negotiable bill, because it is. What if you're living paycheck to paycheck? I get it. Been there. Start with something. Even $5 a week. Skip that latte. Pack lunch twice a week. Sell old clothes online. Every little bit helps. It's not about how much you save. It's about building the habit. Muscle memory. Just like lifting weights, the habit gets stronger over time. And once you see that balance grow, you'll get addicted. Trust me. Now let's talk mindset. Your emergency fund isn't a nice to have, it's a must. Think of it as part of your survival toolkit. You wouldn't step into the ring without training, right? Same logic. Financial emergencies will happen. The question is, will you be ready? Or will you let them knock you out? Here's a hard truth. Most people don't prioritize this. They think, I'll save when I make more money. But here's the kicker. You'll never feel like you have enough to start. There'll always be another expense, another reason to wait. But time is your biggest ally or enemy. Start now. Not next month, not next year. Now, what if you have debt? Focus on building a mini emergency fund first. Say $1,000, then attack the debt. Why? Because without a safety net, every setback will send you deeper into the hole. Fix the leaks in your boat before you bail out the water. And hey, life happens. If you have to dip into the fund, don't beat yourself up. That's what it's there for. Just rebuild it as soon as you can. No guilt, no shame. Just get back on track. One more thing. Automation is your friend. Set up automatic transfers to your savings account right after payday. Out of sight, out of mind. You'll adjust your spending around it. It's painless and it works. Still not convinced? Let me hit you with some stats. Over 60% of Americans can't cover a $1,000 emergency. Let that sink in. Most people are one crisis away from financial disaster. Don't be part of that statistic. Be the exception. So, to recap, start small, be consistent, keep the money accessible, protect your future self. Because when life throws that curveball, and it will, you'll be ready to swing back. Not just survive, but thrive. Finally, remember, building an emergency fund isn't glamorous. It's not flashy, but neither is wearing a seatbelt until it saves your life. This is about discipline, control, owning your future. You've got this. Now go get started.